Hey loves, I am on a nature walk again. I like doing these little videos when I go on my little walks. Everything's little for some reason. It's not, it's actually a long walk that I do. It is so beautiful today. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Look, it's just so beautiful in the UK. Like when the autumn is like this, when the sky is still blue and clear and the air is crisp and the leaves are all yet like golden. Oh, there's an aeroplane. Hold on a sec. Okay, so I wanted just to speak about something that's really, really important if you're in a long-term relationship with a man. Sorry if I'm not looking much at the camera, it's because I'm wanting to like take in my surroundings because it's so gorgeous. I just love it here. I just love it. Yeah, anyway, a few things. Just like you want to be respected and appreciated, right? Well, it's the same for him. One of the key things for communication with men, hold on, just thought someone was behind me, but I think it's my bag. One of the key things with communicating with men, like if he's saying something that you don't like, right? First of all, just know that he is not, this is what Alison Armstrong says, he's not a hairy woman, so don't expect him to think the same as you or to behave the same as you. Like, you don't want him to be a woman, you want him to be a man. So first of all, if he is his thought process and his solutions or whatever he's coming up with or whatever he's suggesting, if you don't like it, the first thing you need to do is just appreciate that he is a man and he is an individual and he has his own thoughts and his own ideas and his own values and his own everything, yeah, just like you do. And it's really important to express to him that you respect him, you respect his thought process, you appreciate him for that, like you appreciate where he's coming from. Like even if you kind of don't really respect what he's saying as such, like sometimes he might come up with something really, what you think is really dumb or really unhelpful or just like selfish or inconsiderate or lacking empathy, whatever it is, just say to him, I respect where you're coming from. I appreciate what you mean. Before you express yourself, just acknowledge him and show appreciation and express appreciation and express respect. One of the top things that men need to feel in order to want to be close to you is respected. Respected, respect my authority. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, so I don't even know where that comes from. Is that like a South Park thing? Or having flashbacks of being 16? Okay, so anyway, yeah, so if you can start with a positive, so often your man will say something or come up with a solution or a way to fix something or a suggestion or an idea or he's trying to express himself to you about something, and you just shoot him down straight away and completely emasculate him. Like, you might even laugh in his face and just be like, oh, well, that's ridiculous, you know? Would it be ridiculous? No. You don't have to communicate like that, because that's not going to inspire him to want to be close to you, to want to please you, is it? That's not going to inspire his empowered energies to come forth. If you react like that to him, he's going to take that as criticism, wronging, you know, you're pointing your finger at him, and that is going to push him away. Okay, that's not what you want. Like, if you think about the outcome you actually want, you don't want an argument, you don't want to push him away. It's likely, hold on, there's someone here, sorry about that, someone was walking their dog. Oh my gosh, I'm in such a silly mood. Yeah, you don't want to push him away. Ultimately, what you want is for him to step up and be a man, right? And so if you're criticizing him, pointing the finger, blaming, shaming, wronging, you know, how is that going to ever inspire him to want to step up for you and be there for you and support you and be close with you? And how is that going to inspire him to open his heart to you? It won't. It will not. So look, what you need to do in these situations is be aware, be clever, be conscious and considerate. The first thing you need to do is actually validate how you feel. Like, if you're like, that's a freaking stupid thing to say, that's a stupid suggestion, what an idiot, oh. Then inside yourself you can validate how you feel. Like, you don't need to, because often what you're doing when you're criticizing him or pointing the finger at him or ridiculing him and emasculating him, what you're actually doing is, and then you often go into like explaining yourself and justifying your point of view and justifying your feelings and trying to convince him that you're right. What that is ultimately doing is seeking validation from him. You need to validate yourself. First and foremost, validate your feelings and choose to express in a more empowered way by not creating a massive drama just because he said something that you don't like. And by the way, hands up, I'm in practice of this. I'm not always perfect. No relationship coach is perfect. That's how we know what works and what doesn't, because we go through it, right? The majority of the time, say like 95% of the time now, I'm like on the ball with this stuff. So the first thing you do is validate yourself on the inside. Then you come into a space of appreciation for where he's coming from. Like, even if you don't rate what he's saying, at least respect him for having his own freaking individual perspective, right? That's what you want. You don't want him to be a hairy woman. You don't want him to be the same as you. You want him to be free thinking. You want him to be, you know, in that thinking space. So you can kind of like come into a space of almost like celebrating him for that, and then express respect and appreciation before you go into your own feelings. And I'm not going to go into the rest of it because I actually have a 10-step process for how to express in the empowered feminine way that will inspire your man to come closer to you and please you. And that's something I teach in my programs, so I'm not going to go into all of that, but I will just say it's really important to keep the focus on you and your feelings and not on him. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I just wanted to give you the first tip, which is to come into a space of appreciation, respect, and express that to him, because then he's gonna feel so good that you have acknowledged him. Like, it's horrible when it's the other way around, right? You don't like it when it's the other way around, so don't do it to him. You know, he is valid, just like you are valid. So you can express that to him. And what this does, it actually causes him to feel trusted by you. And this is like number one, top, hold on, check this out, look. Can you see? There's so much mud. I'm trying not to slip. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he will feel trusted by you. Like, you appreciating him and respecting him and expressing that, he'll feel trusted by you. And that is like, honestly, your trust is what sparks. Your trust in the empowered masculine energy within your man is what sparks it to come forth. And that is the damn truth. Your trust is the spark of that. So it's sometimes really challenging for women to trust the personality and character of her man when she doesn't have evidence yet that he would step up for her. Another aeroplane. But what I'm inviting you to do is trust in the empowered masculine energy of the universe that is within everything and everyone. And you can trust that, because I can guarantee, my lovely, that you have been in your divine masculine energy a lot. And so you know you know that forward moving energy and how powerful it is within you. You've had your own masculine energy step up for you time and time again when he hasn't, right? When you've wanted something, you've gone to get it, right? That's your masculine energy. So you know that that is alive within you and it is powerful. So you can trust within that energy that is within him. It is within him because it's within everyone. And what you want to do is inspire that energy to come towards you. And the way you do that is to be in your empowered feminine energy, not in your wounded masculine energy, not in the masculine energy, and not in the wounded feminine energy. Okay? And then that allows him the space, is energetic space that he requires, that the masculine energy requires to actually come to you, because masculine energy requires energetic space. This isn't the same as physical space without energetic space, because that can feel like manipulation. Then you can feel like you're waiting around. That's not what it's about. It's about genuine taking your energy off. Oh, look, all the sheep. Can you see? Probably not. Where do I go? There. Little sheep. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say. That's my little tip for today. My little relationship communication tip. I'm gonna go now. I might do another video actually, because I'm feeling quite inspired. I'm actually gonna turn around and go back because there's no way back round that way. So yeah, let me know if this was helpful. Like, just try it. Just try it. Try to come into that space of appreciation and respect. Even if you kind of feel triggered, you can say to him, I appreciate you for your perspective. I appreciate that perspective. I respect that. And this doesn't feel good to me, or whatever your feeling space is. Okay? Just try adding those two things at the beginning of your sentences, like from a genuine space. This isn't to manipulate. I'm wanting, you need to have the energy in that space as well, because if you say it without having that little shift in energy around it, it won't work. This is an energy thing. It's much more about that than it is anything else. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. I love you lots. If you are looking for support around your relationship and your sex life, I have 2 spaces available for my Rising in Love Mastery program. Well, it's really like an experience, to be honest, and that is starting at the end of this month. So please private message me if you would like to join this. It's a one-to-one program that I have 2 spaces for. It's not, unless 2 of you sign up and you want to have a little group space as well, maybe that could be something that can be organized. But yeah, I just have 2 spaces for that. So private message me and let's connect. I really don't want successful women, these powerful powerhouse women who are just freaking smashing it in their purpose and their passion and their business and like helping all these people, just these most amazing women behind the scenes are really struggling in their relationship and their sex life. And I'm just like, honey, it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. There are skills you can learn. There are energy secrets you can learn. There are tools and practices that you can learn, that you can actually learn and embody and use forever, that will work for the rest of your life, that you can learn right now. Like, don't go on tolerating this. If this resonates with you, don't go on tolerating this. If you are a successful female entrepreneur and you are in a long-term relationship or marriage and you want to improve and nourish, transform, maybe even save your marriage or relationship and become the most freaking empowered woman that you know, private message me. I am your girl. Okay. Oh look, I'm by the lake now. So beautiful here. Okay, I'm gonna go. I keep saying that and I keep rambling on, but I love you lots and yeah, I will see you soon. Mwah. Bye.